Hi everyone, I'm just here doing a live video. I hope you can see me okay. I've got some new excitement in my life. I've got my sister-in-law's dog staying with me. I just wanted to get on here and say what Stephanie Hutchinson is doing is wrong. Stephanie Hutchinson has no right to be talking about Miriam. She has no right to be talking about Aaron. Voodoo Kitty, stay away from my comments, please, because you're nothing but being nasty. You are not trauma-informed. You don't know what PTSD does to people. And believe it or not, the treatment that Miriam is asking for is being used on military people. So please become trauma-informed and before commenting on my comment. You have no right to be talking about me or anyone. Period. The truth is, what Stephanie put out in her blog and questioning why we were doing a chat-a-thon for Miriam absolutely deserves to have that treatment and absolutely deserves to have whatever treatment, is available, whether it be experimental or not. Become trauma-informed, because you obviously aren't. I went to school and actually did 2 years of psychology. And what you are doing is so freaking wrong. To attack me on somebody else's blog or somebody else's post is not right. You don't have the facts. You haven't done the research. What Jamie Mustard is saying is true. And all these doctors in this psychology area have said this treatment is being approved for military use on PTSD, which is exactly what Miriam has. So maybe you should do a little bit more research instead of attacking people and writing nasty comments on somebody else's post, because it's not right. You are in the wrong. You have no right to talk about something you don't know any information about. So let's stop this nonsense. Let's stop the division within the SPT community. We're all here to shut Scientology down and stop the abuses, because children cannot consent. Children cannot audit grown adults talking about masturbation, doing like other stuff, like SA. So let's be clear. I didn't need to come on here and tell people, I get that there are lines drawn in the sand. You don't have to like somebody. You don't have to like somebody else. But please become informed and do your research and stop attacking others in somebody else's blog post or YouTube video or Facebook account. I don't attack others on my Facebook page, so I don't suggest you should do that to others, period. It's just wrong. I'm a nice person. I go out of my way. And there are some people in the SPTV community. One recently just lost her life. KK was an amazing auditor. She was out there auditing the Austin org. Excuse me, I'm a little out of breath dealing with these two dogs today, because I have a dog too, and he's not too fond of this new dog coming in. Please become trauma-informed. If you aren't trauma-informed, you are just doing yourself a disservice talking on other people's posts. I can tell you, I've had people reach out to me with children who have unalived themselves, and what you guys are doing is considered bullying. It's the absolute definition of bullying. And there's no place for it on any YouTube site. There's no place for it on any Facebook site. There's no place for it really in the world. We need to start loving one another and valuing each other's differences and strengths. Some of us might not be able to go out and audit, but we can get the information out there to try to shut Scientology down. Scientology is a cult. They force families to disconnect, even though they say they don't do that. It's the absolute truth. Mike Rinder discussed this on the Aftermath show. I watched the Aftermath show. I watched Leah Remini in all of those episodes. And she's in the fight of her life doing her lawsuit right now. What we don't need is people who are in here to harm others, to harm their chats, to troll their chats, to discourage people from doing what needs to be done, which is shutting Scientology down. Exactly what you guys have been doing. The trolls are out, and at Voodoo Kitty, you are one of them. You have no right to comment because you are not trauma informed. I have a degree in human services, and this is not how people act. For Stephanie to say in her blog that Miriam got all the help that she needs is not the facts. Not only did Mike Rinder do her dirty and put all of her information out there, her unredacted police report out there, anyone who is supporting the Aftermath Foundation and supporting the hypocrisy that is on the board, Stephanie, you should be removed. Period. It's hypocritical of you to attack Aaron and to attack Miriam. It's hypocritical. And I am pissed off. Beyond belief. Like, this person suffered at the hands of her own father, S.A. She was attacked at 3 years old. So how dare you say she does not deserve the treatment that she deserves, that she wants to get? How dare you say that people don't deserve to have these treatments done? It absolutely works in the military spectrum. And there's been many cases of military personnel that have had this procedure done. So let's be clear, the ganglion block works to help stop PTSD. It resets the nervous system and it resets all your nerves and your nerve endings. Let's be clear. What these trolls and these antagonistic people are doing to the community is only dividing them instead of letting us focus on the real issues, which is shutting Scientology down. The hypocrisy needs to stop. We need to start supporting one another, start supporting the channels. I'm there for Natalie and her husband. Her husband's in the fight of his life. He's got a rare form of prostate cancer and it might be back. We don't need this crap. We do not. And the way that you guys are acting is totally ridiculous. Denver Steve-O was in Poe on the Go's chat commenting how Mike Bunker likes bacon. Like, really? How is that helpful? That is not helpful. That is not getting the information out there. If there's a particular point that you want to get out there, like the abuses that are going on in Scientology, like the children auditing grown adults. Children can't be kids in Scientology because they don't believe children are children. They believe that they are little, big beings in little bodies. And that in order to audit somebody, you have to be qualified as an auditor. And Aaron Smith-Levin and Serge Delmar actually did a really great video on what goes on in auditing. Let's be clear. No children can consent. The hypocrisy needs to end. The Aftermath board needs to just shut down. And all the funds need to go to the SPTV Foundation. Because, Mike Rinder, you are not the face of the Aftermath Board. Stephanie Hutchinson, you are vile, you are sick, and you are not trauma-informed. You need to shut your blog down. People are getting tired of hearing all the disgusting things you have to say about other people who are actually doing the work. I can't say you're doing the work. You might have tried to expose Scientology for the abuses, but you have not done the work by attacking others who are doing the same work that you are doing. It is absolutely wrong. It's absolutely atrocious, and you need to stop. Because the creators that really truly matter are getting sick and tired of it. As Aaron Smith-Levin has said, he's wanted to move on. He created his own foundation. He's done everything that he said he's going to do. He's actually been the only one that's been transparent. None of the other Aftermath Board's members have been transparent and honest. Aaron Smith-Levin has nothing been honest. When that girl Julianne Cohen tried to frame him for assault. Let's be clear on that. Aaron Smith-Levin never touched that girl. She fell backwards into a building and tried to blame him for it. So let's be clear on that. You have no right to attack somebody else. You should only focus on what you're doing and stop attacking others. Thank you. Have a great day.